How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Gonna have a quick look at Badger and see what's going on. We're currently sitting in an RSI which is a little lower than 50. We'd need to see that jump above 50 before we can consider this token bullish. And what we've been doing for the last few days is just, I can't even call it consolidating. My previous predictions had us bouncing from the cloud, and we haven't. And worryingly, we've essentially, just going to do a little tidy up while we're here. I'm actually going to delete everything. Yeah, I did have it drawn in the worst case scenario, and that was my likely prediction was that we'd tail off through the cloud. And I think that was my last video, and wowee, does that fit well. So off that goes, because essentially what we've done is just repeat that for a period of days, and it doesn't even look like we've had a significant attempt to try and break into the cloud, other than about the last 4 hours where we did have a slight wick which brought us up to 998. So what to look for now? Really, it's going to be a lot of the same. I think as we're going to get to the point where there's a weak spot within the cloud, we're going to have a slight move to try and break above it, and then with that we're going to consolidate above the cloud before we have a back test and fly, or we're going to essentially just tail off for another day or so under the cloud before perhaps back testing this support at 7.4 and then making a move. I'm going to mark both of those predictions blue. Well, I'm going to mark that one blue. I'm going to mark the first one red, because what is happening in the next 12 to 20 hours is we're going to have some volatility within the market, with legal actions that are happening within the States, and there's also a lot of volatility within the world currently, and all the markets are slightly down. I think slightly is putting it politely. So I think that the best case scenario for Badger at the moment will be a back test of the cloud. If it doesn't hold, we're going to wick straight down to 7.5, and then when bad news follows suit, we're going to have a wick down to realistically about $5. That is my green prediction, that we're going to have a nasty downturn, and the only way around that will be to see a protection bounce from Badger, and that would need to happen now. And just looking at where we've begun to tail off from at $17, I would want to see a move to that sort of range again, because I don't know how long we're going to be downturning for, and it would be nice to see a bounce up to above $10 to $12, because when we do have a downturn, it should just bring us back to where we are.